Hello, welcome back to Bits and Bobs.
In today's video, we're going to be finding out which is the best silver to stack if you're in the UK. Is it the new shiny bullion releases from the Royal Mint, such as this 1 ounce Britannia, or should you be looking for the older stuff for better value silver? Let's find out. First topic we'll cover is which silver is better to own. Regardless of price, premium and availability, if you could have 100 ounces of old junk style circulated silver coins or 100 of these 1 ounce Britannias, which would be the best to have in just pure terms of investment possibilities? And in that case, I'd argue it would be the Silver Britannia or other coins in the Britannia range of silver, because there's a special feature of these coins. They are, in fact, legal tender. As you see here, the denomination £2, meaning legal tender coins are exempt from capital gains tax taxed by the government. Capital gains tax, or CGT, is a tax between 20% and 28%, similar to VAT. It is applicable if you're earning over £12,300 per year and will only be taxed to you if when you're selling your profit is over £6,000. This is always subject to change though, year by year. And therefore, as legal tender, even if you had £1 million worth of 1 ounce Britannias, you would not have to pay a penny to the government as tax due to the legal tender status of these coins. Whereas if you had 100 ounces of this junk silver, there is technically eligibility for capital gains tax. That tax will apply to things like this shilling, as it is no longer legal tender. Shillings were demonetized in 1992. As many fans of stacking older silver will remind you, there are some older silver coins that are still legal tender. Things like this. This is a double florin coin from 1887, and it was never demonetized. It is still a legal tender coin at 20 pence. Although it contains quite a lot of silver, so of course it's worth more. And if you had a stack of these for your bullion, then you would not have to pay any premium, as it is a legal tender coin from back in the day. And of course, these old crowns are still legal tender. Any crown minted after 1817 is legal tender, so as is this one from 1887. So if you can pick up some silver crowns at good value, then once again, no capital gains tax, or CGT, will have to be paid on older style coins that are of the certain denominations. Unlike, of course, some of these threepences and florins and shillings you see down here, which are usually the most common and cheapest and cost-effective way to get the old silver. But of course, the obvious question is, what if you have no silver at all and are starting from scratch? What coins should you add to your silver stack to achieve the lowest premiums when buying and the highest return when selling? Well, let's find out by having a look at what bullion dealers are selling new silver for and old silver for, and find out which might be the best one for you to stack. So, these days online, about the cheapest you'll expect to pay for a Silver Britannia at the best value, as you can see on the left, is £35.40. This means it costs you £35.40 for 1 troy ounce of silver, which is £1.14 per gram. This is a very large premium over the spot price of silver. Now, the cheapest you can buy old silver is here on the Britannia Coin Company. Here we can see 1 kilo of 50% coins, so 500 grams, and this will only cost you £348 with free postage. Doing the maths, this works out to £21.57 per troy ounce and less than 70 pence per gram. This is a whole £13.83 cheaper per troy ounce than the Britannias. And this means if you were to buy 25 Britannias, you could get the same amount of silver in these coins for £350 less. However, at the end of the day, it does come down all to personal choice. Some people may prefer the bright shininess of these silver Britannias, while others may love the feel of previously circulated coins, and will be happy to pay a little bit of an extra premium to get the desired coin they want. Of course, I'll admit I have paid some nice premiums on nicer silver coins, but while the bulk of my collection is still in old date runs, a lot of these coins, not just the half crowns, but all sorts of denominations, actually come at a fairly good price for spot, as well as filling in, for instance, this one, 1933, filling in that space in my 6pence date run. For everyone's silver stack, I would recommend having a mix though. For instance, 10% of my silver is these lovely shiny Silver Britannias, and I'll certainly be looking to get more in 2023. However, 90% of my stack is all of this old silver coins, as these just come at a cheap price and they're really nice to hold and feel. And I, for instance, have this trough. This tray highlights very well the proportions of my silver stacking. The large part is for the junk silver, the old 50% stuff, and 925, and the other side is for Silver Britannias. My goal is to fill this side with Silver Britannias, and then of course to fill this big tray on the other side up with silver. It's such a nice feeling every time I buy some more silver, just to chuck it in with the others. And it is very satisfying to keep watching the tub get slowly more and more full of our lovely bullion silver coins we see here. Now, of course, this is only about 30% of my actual sort of collection of old silver, as the majority still goes to my date runs. But the more and more spaces in the date run I fill up, the more and more of the stuff I buy can come straight to here. So there we go. That's my opinions on old silver versus new silver for your silver stack. Please do comment down below what your opinion on this is, whether you prefer old silver or new silver. Also let us know, would you like a similar video covering older gold coins and the newer gold coins, similar to what we did in today's video? But all that leaves me to do is to thank you very much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed, and I'll see you next time on Bits and Bobs for some more cool coins.